I'm gonna do mommy's countdown.
3, 2, 1. Gosh.
Thank you, Tristan. I am now recording. I thought I had something planned for this video, but my house is kind of crazy right now. It's like 7:52 p.m. on Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna try to. I know I said before I was gonna try to come in at least once a week or something and do videos. Myself and Preston even talked about coming in and doing stuff. So I think what I want to do is I want to start maybe with the CSI series. I have videos from a long time ago here on the channel, and I will try to link it somewhere up in here, I guess, just so you can see those. They're not a couple of years old, probably about 4 or 5 years old, something like that. And I always get questions on the whole how did you get into CSI, and I'm gonna do this without crying. So basically back in 1998, like you saw in my previous video, I think I named it School and Hope or Hope in School, something like that. I started in 1998 in New Orleans, so it was basically an on-the-job training. That's what it was. But if we can go back, back in 1991, my father was a victim of a homicide, a murder investigation. So I was just a freshman in high school, you know, trying to take it all in, didn't know, didn't understand. So now we fast forward to 1998, which is not a big gap, but it's a long enough gap. I thought when I first did it, I was doing it for my own benefit because I wanted to know what happened, who did it, you know, all this kind of stuff. But then I fell in love, you know, with the job. And so now, almost 18 years later, come this October, I still love my job. It's just different now because the world is just so crazy. But every time I go on the scene, no matter if it's a suicide, a drug deal gone wrong, or just a homicide, a rape, or anything, I try to block out what's going on and do the steps that I was taught, do the things that I know from training, and try to help assist the detectives with the investigation. And people look at programs and say, "Oh, CSI figured it out." No, it's a team joint effort. I know what I need to do for as collecting and photographing the scene. The detectives know what they need to do for as interviewing techniques, getting timelines, you know, doing it. So we kind of work together. But the officer that first responds on the scene is the one to get all the critical who, what, when, where, and why, you know, information. And we kind of just come in and tag team it later. Yes, I do have the ability to take things from the scene and process them back at my office, but for fingerprints, for latent prints, I do not do DNA. I do not do toxicology. I'm not that type of a science geek, would you say? So mine is basically a latent print examiner, meaning I look at the fingers, I look at the prints that comes from the crime scene, I look at possible suspects, and I put the two together, and I don't come to a hypothetical conclusion. One thing with fingerprints, it is or is not. There's no in between. So that's one of the things with that. So I kind of have like a dual role type of thing. Some people do just crime scenes. Some people do just fingerprints. So it just all depends on where you want to go and down the road you want to go. Many of you know I just graduated from college, just finished. So depending on the job, the agency, depending on the area, some will require a degree up front. Some will require 30 credit hours. Some will require just a high school diploma. It just all depends. One of the websites that I like to tell outgoing high school students or even college students in their last year doing internship, there's this one website that I kind of refer people to just for the employment section. I don't like I say, endorse anything else, but I do tell people to look at the employment section, because that way they can see what's hiring in their area. What are some of the requirements that people are looking for at schooling, and I'll list that link to the website either here or in the description bar. But it's crime-scene-investigator.net, and just go straight to the employment. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Just go straight to the employment, and then it starts, I think, like crime scene technicians, property technicians, cybercrime. I mean, it just lists them all. And I think sometimes they even have like forensic nurse, pathologist. They have everything listed, and I think that site is updated a lot, so it's not too bad to check out. I know a lot of people use like Indeed and stuff, but this one is kind of just a forensic type of website. There are entry-level positions. I know one of them right now, New Orleans is hiring for crime scene investigators, crime scene technicians is what they're called. And when I look at the pay and I think about the city, I'm like, yeah, big change from where I came from to where I am now, and I'm just grateful. So I'm thinking I might have like CSI Monday or something, or you know, send me a message in the comments if you have any questions, even if it's law enforcement questions that my husband may be able to answer, and we'll try to figure something out. But I just want to bring you something different than what is out here now. Reviews and makeup and wigs and oh, guess what I ate today, you know, type of blogs or whatever. I want to give something that's beneficial to especially the young minds, the young kids coming up, and let them know that you can fall, you get back up, and you keep pushing. So like I said before, any questions that I may can answer, I try to do these maybe every Monday or on the weekend or something when I'm kind of looking like a little something, because right now I look like a hot mess. It's been a long day at work. It's Monday and I'm on call this week, so I kind of don't sleep because I'm listening out for my page and everything. But let me know what you think, and then we'll take it from there. So until the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Of course, I have a review influencer share box.